gluten morning, can't spend 24 hours, actually probably closer to 28 hours in my little bakery. Let's go! Alright, so the sourdough is mixed. Now it's time to make some fun things. This is a matcha sweet dough. A sweet dough is kind of like a brioche dough but with a little bit less fat in it. Anyway, it's my first time baking with matcha, so I'm really excited. So my customers are very kind and always saying, oh, you have such good taste. Actually, I don't think it's me who has good taste, I think it's you guys. Like these matcha strawberry cheesecake buns, which I think is what they're gonna turn into. This is completely your suggestion. Like I've had so many comments from people going like, do matcha, do strawberry, do matcha and strawberry. So I'm going completely guided off you. Okay, so the next bun we're gonna do is a Chelsea bun, which is kind of like a classic cinnamon roll, but I also add like thin slices of apple to it and raisins. But I hate it, you know when you have like a baked good and you bite into it and it has raisins in it and the raisins are just like really hard and chewy, and I didn't want that for my Chelsea bun. So I soak the raisins in tea beforehand for like 15 minutes and then they get really plump. Alright, so it's now 1 o'clock and I know that I'm about to like hit flow state, and when I hit flow state I just don't like to stop, and once I start making the cinnamon buns then I'm really not gonna stop. So I'm gonna have my lunch now. I also kind of had like lunch for breakfast, if that makes sense. I had like a potato, an egg, frittata, whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna have breakfast for lunch. So this is an almond and saffron croissant that I made this morning and I'm so excited to eat it. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna do the buns and probably just lose myself in it. Anyway, see you in a bit. Alright, so the buns are done, hun. I'm not sure why I said that. Anyway, it's croissant time. These are the basic croissant doughs. I'm so sorry I just called you basic. These are the classic croissant doughs, and then this is a lavender croissant dough. Lavender isn't actually purple when you use it in things, which is really sad, and I wanted it to be purple, but I also do not like food dye. So I've added dehydrated blackcurrants to the dough, and you can see like it's kind of purple. Yeah, it's a little bit purple. Anyway, I'm gonna feed all of these doughs some butter and then we're ready to go. So it is one of the rare sunny days in Britain at the moment, and because I've been baking in the morning, the ovens are on, so it's pretty warm in here, which is not ideal for croissants. So we're gonna have to work really fast so the butter doesn't melt and seep everywhere. Let's do it! The butter has not melted yet. This is cream cheese and lavender and honey, like whipped together. It's so good. I've eaten quite a bit of it. Anyway, so I'm gonna pipe this on and then roll it up. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Why do I do this? I should just carry them like single file. But this looks cool, so I'm doing it this way. Alright, so the basic croissants are done, and then we just got, I'm sorry I keep calling you basic, the original croissants are done. And now I'm just going to make the Marmite and cheese swirls. So now it's time to chop and shape all the bread, starting with the wholemeal. This is wholemeal and rye and white. I love it. Like, it's a very wholesome loaf, but it's so good. This will also, like, this big tub will make around 950, like pretty much 30 kilo loaves. So it's a lot. Alright, so the bread is done, the buns are done, the pastries are done. I've just got a few things I want to make before I am done. It's currently 6 o'clock. I like to be out of here by like 7, maybe 8. I did start at around 4 a.m. today, but I don't do this every single day. I probably only work like 40 to 50 hours a week, so don't worry, I do have a few friends. I mean, they are also bakers, so the schedules align. Anyway, so what I'm gonna make now is something that I've never made before, but I kind of just had the idea for and I want to try. I'm gonna make carrot, goat's cheese. Now these are like goat's cheese curds, if you can see. So carrot, goat's cheese, and harissa. Harissa's like, I'm really terrible at describing what things are like, but harissa is like it's spicy. It's like a nice chili. It's chili, but it's got, I'm really bad, just Google harissa, but it's spicy basically. So I'm doing like harissa, carrot and goat's cheese scones. That's the idea. Alright, so these actually look pretty good. They also kind of match like my hair colour, which is always a bonus. I am now going to make some cheesecake brownies, but I'm not going to show you that because, well, my phone's running out of charge and I film everything on my phone. But if you want to watch that, I have included that in my last video, and I've also included the recipe for my cheesecake brownies in my last video. Such a shameless plug, but if you want to watch that, go for it. Yeah, and then I'm going to just set the ovens and go home, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye! So I slept through my alarm, not massively, but by about half an hour. So we're gonna have to be fast this morning, which means a quick apron transition. If that was awful, I'm sorry, I can't redo it. I've got to get moving. I'm gonna put the tin loaves in now, which I normally do later, but why not? Whenever I push this trolley too, I kind of feel like an air hostess. Like, would you like a sourdough tin loaf or a sourdough tin loaf? Is in my head. Alright, we're actually doing okay. We're making up for the time. We've just got one more deck to do. So, let's go. So this bread's in, this bread's in, this bread is in. This bread is actually like gonna be ready quite soon, which is really cool. I'm gonna stack the bannetons. I'll show you what they look like at the moment. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but bannetons. So the focaccia is still in the oven, but all the loaves are out and I've got more loaves cooling over there. So I'm gonna box them up and then put them into dough. Also the sun has come out, which is such a nice feeling. I'm gonna show you. And walnut.
Lovely.
The honey is really good. I had one this morning. Hi guys! Oh, cool! So now I'm back in the bakery and we sold out super quickly within like an hour, 2 hours. But I think that's also because it's the Easter holidays and it's super nice weather outside at the moment. So probably because of that. I'm also really happy because lots of people loved the matcha buns, which I loved the matcha buns, but like it's quite an out there ingredient and like most of the people who bought the matcha buns didn't really know what matcha was, but they just were willing to try, which was really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna do a big deep clean now, which is never fun to watch. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.